Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's Carolyn. Getting a tiny hobby, right? So this is the tiny cooking. And actually this stove came in, hey Sasser, how you doing? It's little Sassy's nails. Mommy needs to give you a bath. You got all wet today, huh? Yeah. All right, so, but this came in like the day of or the day before Ray passed. So it's been a while since I could kind of get into this again. In fact, there was a time I never thought I would. Okay, so I wanted to show the stove. Now this I believe is by like a mountain, I think it's Mountain Snow, Old Mountain. There, it's right there on the thing, Old Mountain. Cast iron works, and you can get them around, I think they were like $39 if I'm not mistaken. But it's one of the stoves they use for tiny cooking. And we were talking all about tiny cooking back in May. Again, sidetracked, but you know, I know that's the way, not the way that you would like that to say. So I am going to try this out. Let me show you a little bit about the stove, and then we can talk about what I got for accessories and what I have coming and what I'm planning. So what we're going to do first is let's just light it up. So it's real cast iron. These come off. It's very much like a real cast iron stove. The only thing you have to assemble is you put this on. This is your chimney back here, and we use a candle to light it up. So we're going to pop this little tea light in there. Okay, I'm going to light the tea light. Let's see, can you able to see? Yeah, okay. So put the tea light in, and I'll close the door. Okay, these shelves are removable, and then it comes with cast iron, kind of like a kettle pot. Comes with a cast iron saucepan. Comes with a cast iron frying pan, and it comes with a little ash bucket and shovel. I've ordered some other stuff, and I have some other stuff here. This is just a whisk and some spoons and a little Delft blue container, and then I have this little pink baking pan. But I have other things. I have cookie sheets here. I have some muffin tins and stuff coming, but we're gonna see what this is like. So that's already hot. I just put the candle in.
What, honey?
I just put the candle in. Touch this.
Let me see.
Well, come around this way.
Oh, come on, this way.
Touch this.
This thing right here? Yeah, it's hot.
I just put it in.
Uh-huh. You know what you could do? You see that one pot, like this thing right here, we could take a little wire thing and put it around and hang it. You know, because when you pick it up, you know.
Right.
Wasn't there another pot you could do that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one right here. You take this right here, and you make a little hook it around there, and for that.
So now, when you, what are these?
Here, you're supposed to take it off with this thing.
But what, you don't want to open it while you're trying to heat it up, right?
What's coming? Huh?
You don't want to open the stove while you're trying to heat it up.
Not really. Mm-hmm.
And you put the pot right on that,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I mean, would it be hot enough to boil water after a while?
I don't know about that. Let me take a look at this thing here. I don't know. We'll have to get up to 12 degrees on it. Or 9 degrees
Well,
too.
you know what I'll do? I'll put the pot on.
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna boil.
I don't want to put too much water in case
A
it
little
boils
bit, it
over.
won't boil.
Don't say that it won't boil.
It's not gonna.
You don't know that.
I get something that burns harder than a candle, I'm sure. I just don't think a candle.
All right, so guys, I'll stop the video. Well, you'll see it all when it's complete. I mean, I'm going to try to boil that water and see what happens, or see how hot that water gets. They boil spaghetti on the thing.
Did it? Yeah, no, what did they use?
The candle like that.
Okay, well maybe it was higher up, you know, sitting right up under that.
I don't know, well,
You
we'll
do
see.
something there. I'm sure you could do something then. But maybe we'll put one macaroni in there and see what happens.
Well, let it boil. Water's got to boil first.
Then we can make tiny little meatballs in there.
Water. Somebody used to take a little tiny piece of bacon and they fried it. You've seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, how they make the eggs look like they were real? That's what I'd like to know.
I don't know.
Okay. So
All right, guys, I'll see how that water does. I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks. Okay, so I want to show you, I had to put a bigger candle in here. It didn't reach boiling with the little tea light. I guess you could have raised it up, but we just put like a votive, like a Yankee candle votive in there. And it's almost ready to boil. I don't know if you can see in the inside, you can see those little, let me try to zoom it in there. Yeah, see it getting ready to boil?
I saw steam coming from
It is, you can see the steam. And it, oh, see it? Yeah, there's the steam. And it's like getting ready to boil there. So that's our first tiny cooking. See, it's going to start boiling. They say you can't watch a pot won't boil. Well, on YouTube it will. I wonder if they have a whole YouTube video about watching a pot boil, just like a regular one on the stove. They probably do, right? Maybe people can't watch it. But it's going to, look at it. Sorry about that. See this steam? It's got the little bubbles on the bottom. So we're going to get to tiny cooking and tiny baking. You know? Look at that. Look how that, it's really starting to steam up there. While we're looking at that, I want to show you something else. Let me see. Just to show you like how tiny the cooking is. This is, Jimmy's got some crumbs in this because he used this. This is that little tiny, hold on. Jimmy put oil on it and picked up crumbs. This is from Lodge that I got him in, whatchamacallit, TJ Maxx last year. Because he loves little things like this when Jay Bells was there. So this is, I mean, you could, I guess, use it on all 4 burners. You could possibly do some tiny cooking with this. But this, I mean, is the tiny cooking pan. And this has got crumbs on it too. Okay. Crumbly crumbs. You see the difference? How's that watch pot? Is that boiling almost? No, not yet.
I didn't see how hot it is.
You know, you could actually use this pot on all 4 and cook a real egg. You really probably
sausage or something.
you could probably cook a real egg in there
Yeah, a little sausage. How about that?
on all 4 burners. I bet you because they,
Sausage and eggs.
yeah, because these are hot. Like,
So we'll keep checking this thermometer. I think it's gonna be okay.
and this griddle portion. I don't know if that's a griddle portion or what this is. It lifts out. Jimmy,
I'll come.
no, I'm making a video.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this thing up here, I'm charging. This thing. Just go down by phone. Alright, dang table saw on, honey. It's like scared you. I'll put the hanging down there.
Come on, Pot. Come on, Pot. Let's go, Pot. Let's go. I want to get a little tea kettle for this. A tiny cup of tea. I've been looking, I've been having this miniature thing on for so long and I haven't pulled the trigger on the order. I have to do it tonight. Because I do have cookie sheets and I have a bowl and stuff. I don't know. I get some of the tiny cooking videos coming out of Asia are like intense. But then there's like some regular ones where they're making them. I mean, some of them have like a whole facade, and then they have, I don't know like how it's like to scale. It's just crazy stuff they have. Come on, tiny cooking.
You waiting for it to boil?
Yeah.
There's nothing. Isn't there something about
Yeah, a watch
watching
pot.
water
That's
trying to
what I just said. A watch pot will never boil.
There you go.
I wonder if it's. It looks like it's ready
Hey,
to.
wait a
though.
minute.
It's got the bubbles on the bottom. Smoking, steaming.
No.
No?
I don't think so. We gotta check the temp. Let me check the temperature of the candle heat. Give me a second. See how far we are with it.
Oh, it's starting to boil. I think it is.
Looking. I'll see.
I just saw a bubble on the side.
This has got to be. It's got to be lying. Oh, it says 190. Okay, it says the water is at different places. It's like 180. Different places, it's over 200. So right here it says 180 degrees. So it'd have to get to 212 in order to boil. So.
But look, there's like a little bubble. I see it on the camera on the side.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing, though. What is this? That. I didn't see it there. Maybe what if I did that with something here?
I don't know.
Okay. Clean the counter. I gotta figure out all these what the heck all these
Check.
this light here. It's ridiculous, honey.
200. Oh, it's almost 212.
Yeah, it depends where you shine it, but it's, yeah, I think the metal might be 212 at places. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the infrared thermometer is not that good. Or,
205, 203. It might be there. I'm not getting it. Ooh, I need a mini pot holder. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. All right, let's see. I'll have to sew up some mini pot holders out of my fleece. Tiny little mini pot holders and mini dish towels. I don't know. Well, maybe it's true. Maybe a watch pot will not boil. Do we have any watch pots on YouTube that boil? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'll come back if it boils.